Hey beautiful friends, it's Erica. So I wanted to do a video today about a question I got recently on the channel, and it's something I used to get a long time ago, but it's resurfacing now, so I thought I'd take a little time and just address it from the standpoint of a refresher, or for some of those of you that are newer to my channel and you haven't seen my earlier videos. And that's the concept around, this person had written a comment along the lines of, you know, yeah, these videos are great and they give the feminine a lot of hope, but don't you think that makes them wait endlessly for the masculine? Isn't it better just to be healthy and walk away from it? And so the concept was, or the question was really about giving false hope, and that people will endlessly wait. And so here was my response, which is a healthy feminine energy does not wait endlessly. I think that was the phrase that person used, is they wait endlessly for the masculine. And I want to emphasize, the healthy feminine energy does not wait endlessly. She does not wait for the masculine. Okay, that's a very important thing to know. But I will say, and there's another video I want to do where I actually am going to draw it out as a way to explain it. But when you are on a soul growth journey, many people come into this soul growth journey with it being about a romantic partner and trying to figure out, what is this crazy resonance I feel with this person? And I'm acting in ways I don't normally act. Normally I would have dismissed this person so long ago, but for some reason I kept getting pulled back. It's not from an unhealthy place. It's actually from more of like, what is up with this? And that's how they find out about masculine and feminine energy and soulmates and divine counterparts. And some people call them twin flames, or, you know, if you haven't seen my Beyond Twin Flame playlist, please do check it out. It's just a series of 3 videos, and this is a bit overlapping with something I talk about in there. But the healthy feminine does not wait endlessly. Now, what I will tell you is, after years of doing this, and some of you guys have been with me from the very beginning when I was doing readings on the floor of my closet. Some of you have been with me that long, and I thank you so much for still being here, although many of you probably don't even need to come watch these videos, which is a great thing, by the way. I love it when people graduate from the work that I teach, from the videos that I do. That means that they're in a really beautiful place. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, it was when I started... What was I going to say? Oh my gosh, see? Okay. My whole point was that initially it is about a person. It is what brings you to understanding that there's more at play here. There's something beyond the 3D, right? But then if you're waiting endlessly and you're still holding on to hope that it's a certain person, that means that there's still more work to be done. There's still the need to detach. There's still the need to be open. And what's interesting is, so many of you have been with me from the beginning, and I have heard time and time again from you people that have been in my Soul Growth Accelerator, who have watched a lot of my extendeds where I go a little bit more into the tough love. Which is where the rubber hits the road when it comes to soul growth, is really looking at the shadow stuff, which is never really pleasant to work on, honestly, but it's where you can make the most progress in your ascension. Is every single person that may have started this journey with a certain person in their mind, and as they grow and they develop and they become whole within themselves and they're open to the universe, and they realize, you know what, I really don't want that person anymore, or it's not going to be that person anymore. Nobody ever gets angry at, well, you made it about, I thought it was about this person, and that was a bait and switch. Nobody has ever said that, because they see how far they've come. They see how much they've grown. And it's like, the person, sometimes people are like, well, it's that like never-ending carrot that's dangling that you never actually get to. It's like you're dangling the carrot and you're going and going and doing all this stuff, but what if you never end up getting the carrot? It doesn't matter if the carrot is the carrot. It could be an apple down the road. You never know. But the point is, there's not been one person who maybe has left behind a certain idea of a person who is regretting thinking originally it was about the person, because it brought them to where they are now. It brought them to that level of soul growth. And many of you guys watch my videos where I talk about the distortions, the divine versus the distorted videos I've done in the past. And you're like, wow, I can see how far I've really come. So if you're on this journey and you're, looking at a certain individual, there is a point where it is important to let go of the idea of it manifesting in the form of that person. But many times it does end up being that exact person, because you've come full circle and come into your wholeness and you've reached a level of unity consciousness, which is from there you can manifest things very differently. So anyway, if you are a feminine who is waiting endlessly for somebody, please just understand, continue to do the work, continue to look at self, be open to new things, be open to the universe showing you new things. And know that the universe has a beautiful plan for you. It may include that person, it may not. But those of you guys, if this is you, please put in the comments below where it's like, you're like, yeah, I've been through the ringer and I've let that person go and I've got this brand new, beautiful, amazing thing in my life. And thank God I started on this journey, because I wouldn't have gotten to where I am now. I would have stayed in that same place. I would have stayed in that same maybe codependent pattern, or I would have been in that same unhealed energy and continuing to attract more of the unhealed. Now I'm like, wow, my life is so much better. So do not wait endlessly at all. I will say, though, that sometimes and oftentimes what happens is the feminine's like, oh God, please, I want to move on from this person. I don't want, it's like, no, I'd like a new direction, please. And the universe keeps taking you back like, yeah, you think you're going that way, but not. So that's very different, okay? Because many of you can probably attest to the fact that you've tried to move on and you've maybe even dated other people. And for some of you, the new people you're dating are fabulous and you have forgotten about the other one. But some of you, it's like you try other things and the universe, against your ego's wish, is like, yeah, no, it's still this person. And you're like, oh my God, really? Really? Like, I really want to move on. So that's a very different energy, you know, and no matter where you are in the spectrum of that energy, just know that when you focus on watching my readings for your inner masculine and feminine, number one, you can watch them for a relationship too. But watching for your inner masculine and feminine energy is going to bring you the most blessing that is meant for you. It's not an easy journey. You know, the healing journey, the looking at yourself in the mirror journey is not easy. It can be very uncomfortable at times. Yet many of you are on the other side of that piece of your journey and you're like, thank the Lord, hallelujah. I am here and I am so happy with where I'm at. I am such a different person than what I was when I started this journey. So I hope that's some words of encouragement for you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Do check out all the videos on my channel. I have literally years worth of videos. They are all timeless, even if they're for a specific date in terms of if you're drawn to the video, go listen. I've had some of you post comments recently on my original videos saying, oh my God, this is relevant today. This is crazy. They really are timeless. And they really are. Because that's, again, how the universe brings you things when you're meant to hear them. So don't worry about when I recorded them, but I guarantee you I have a video for every single scenario that has ever been had on the planet on my channel. So have some fun, poke around, close your eyes and click on a video or whatever it is. there's so much here for you. And until next time, I send you love. Bye.